I'm here to tell you why you should chase development and not results. Because if you chase results, you only ever burn out when you don't see what you want, right? But if you chase development, you keep on growing even if you don't see any results. When I first started to chase success, I was also chasing results. And it led to a lot of burnouts. It led to a lot of thoughts about quitting because I would never see the results that I actually want. I'll never see the things that I want to see, right? So for me, I went to e-commerce and I really wanted to see sales, right? But I never saw any of that. And at the beginning, it was so detrimental, man. I felt like quitting. I felt like I wasn't destined to make it, right? It felt like trash. I started to procrastinate and I started to just be lazy. I was making a lot of excuses because I didn't want to be hurt like that anymore. If all you do is fail, right? If everything you ever tried just fell on you, of course you don't want to take action, right? And that's what chasing results was really like. It was just a demotivator because all I wanted to do was to see these big numbers, but I never saw any of those. I never saw any of the results. I never saw any success, and it was terrible. I felt like just quitting. I felt like just never doing this again. And this goes out to so many people because they were also in my place too. It is so difficult to keep on going when all you want is these big numbers, when all you want is the results, but you never see any of it. This is why so many people quit. They chase results, they don't see it, so they quit, right? And it was like that for me too. I expected to make it. I expected to see a lot of great things come my way when I started to chase success, but it never went like that. I was just met with failure, and success was so rare to see, and it really makes you want to just curl up into a ball and just throw everything away. I felt terrible, man. When I said I was down, dude. Yeah. I just didn't want to do it no more. For the first 1 to 2 years, all I did was chase that results, right? But it never came my way, and it was just terrible. When that third year hit, I started to realize that chasing results isn't the right mindset to have. So I was studying and I was learning. I came to find out that if I rewire my brain to think that chasing development is better, it'll work out so much more for me. And I've been really motivated since I've made the switch. Procrastination has really died down when I realized that chasing development is better than chasing results. Even when I don't see any of the results, I just keep on going and I just keep on trying my best because I was just chasing growth. And if I seen that growth, that's all that mattered to me. I didn't really care about my business doing well anymore. I didn't really care about if I make a sale or not. All it was about was me developing. All it was about is how good can I get at something, right? And when I made that switch, I started to feel so much better about life. My confidence was really boosted. I didn't feel like quitting no more. For the first time, it felt fun. It was like I was just having fun. It wasn't like I was trying hard to start a business. I wasn't like trying to chase success. It was like I was just walking towards it. It was fun and I didn't really think much of it. So yeah, chasing development is such a big booster, and in every way, in every form, it's so much better than if you have the mindset of chasing results. By you switching your mindset to chasing development instead of results, you'll only ever gain more. So here's a couple of tips that really helped me make the switch, and they can help you too. Tip number 1, you have to understand that chasing results will only ever end up bad for you. You're gonna fail more than you're gonna succeed, right? So if all you do is chase the results, if all you do is chase that to see that big number, you're never gonna see it. And more often than not, you're gonna burn out because you end up failing more than you succeed. And that's such a big demotivator for people with this kind of mindset. If all they want to do is see their success, if all they want to do was see all the money come in, but if that money never came in, how would you think they would feel? They don't feel good, right? So understand that if you chase results, that's already the wrong mindset. If you want to go far on this journey to success, then you have to make the switch and you have to understand that you have to have the right mindset. Tip number 2, chasing results is incredibly boring. So yeah, when I was still chasing results, it was so boring because that dopamine hit is so rare to come by. When you chase results, all you want to do is see the success. But if you don't see much of that success, you won't really feel happy, you won't really feel good. And it was such a big fluctuation of emotion too. I would feel so happy in one moment, but then just feel incredibly depressed the next. Because when I made a breakthrough, when I actually achieved something, it felt so good. But then I realized that there's a new problem ahead, and that would just take my happiness. I would just enter into this depression because I realized that, oh, even though I achieved something, it didn't matter much, right? I still didn't get anything worthy. I still didn't get any value. Tip number 3, if you want to rewire your brain to chase development and not results, you have to just focus on improving. I started to just focus on trying to improve my website and improve my business model. Instead of chasing the sales, instead of chasing seeing these big numbers come in, I was just focused on trying to do better the next time instead of looking for that satisfaction from a specific result. I just been so much happier, so much more confident, so much more motivated with that. So when I first started my business and just chasing a result, I would never get anything of value done, I would just scramble around and do these mediocre things that didn't really contribute much to the growth of my business. But when I started to implement chasing development and just started to try to chase that growth, try to chase that development of skills, my website started to look more professional. It started to look less scammy, right? And all that came from me just chasing that development, chasing the growth. Because every day, I would just spend time on trying to improve my website. Not for conversion, not for anything like that. I was just studying the skills. I would watch a YouTube video or read a book and try to apply that into my business, trying to see what I can improve and what I can do better. I wasn't trying to do anything that would give me the results. All I did was chase that gratification of getting better. And time really flew. By the time I realized that I had a professional website and a much more developed maturity and mindset. If you want to go far on your journey to success, then you have to make the switch now. The earlier, the better. Because when you chase development and not results, you're so much more happy, you're so much more motivated, so much more disciplined. So, make the switch now and you will never regret it. And I can back it up by saying this because I lived it. When I was chasing results, I didn't really get anything of value done. And every day was spent just procrastinating and making excuses because I didn't want to experience the failure all over again. But when I switched to development, it wasn't really me thinking about doing anything. I just wanted to do it because it was fun. I wanted to do it because it made me feel good. When you chase development, when you have that mindset of just chasing growth, it will just boost you so much further in life and you'll go so much farther on your path because you aren't worried about ever succeeding no more. All you are doing is having fun and all you're doing is walking that path. When you don't think about the journey, when all you do is enjoy the journey, you could go so much further that way. So, if you made the switch, I highly implore you to make the switch. I guarantee you that you're gonna be so much better with this mindset. If you want to get successful, it's all about your mindset. It's not about what you're doing. It's not about your business model. It's not about if you have talent or not. It's all about what's in here. How you think, how you perceive things, and how you deal with trouble. How you deal with that lonely period of never seeing any success. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I hope you guys were able to learn something from it. If you guys want to support the channel, please leave a like. Till next time everyone, take it easy.